Okay, good morning everybody. Well, it's come to that time and it's time to start ballasting the track. I'm only going to ballast this half of the layout. The section behind me will be done at a later date. I'm still working on that section. So now Marklin C track is pre-ballasted. So what I want to do is ballast in between the track. So I've been looking for a ballast, a close colour to the Marklin C track. And normally my go-to company was WWS Scenics. They do some great stuff. Currently they have a sale on at the minute. I couldn't really find a colour that I liked, and it was a bit pricey. I mean, I think the cheapest ballast on there, fine ballast, was £4.79, and it went up to sort of £6–7 for a 500ml container. Now, this is one of their containers. This is static grass, but that is a 1000ml container. So a ballast one would be half that size. So for me to do the whole layout, it's probably going to need 3, probably even 4, which is getting a bit pricey. So I remember watching Mark from Johnny Good Dad Rail. Mark's a great guy, and he had the idea of using aquarium gravel. So I went to my local pet shop and I got that, and that was £5.50. Should have been £6, but even that's still cheap, and that's for a 2 kilogram bag. And the colour of this is a lot more closer to the Marklin C track. So I thought, let's give it a go. Now, full credit to Mark from Johnny Good Dad Rail. This is his idea, so full credit to him. I'll pop a link in the description to Mark's channel. Mark's a great guy, he's got a great channel. So what we'll do, we'll open this bag up, we'll put it onto the track and see how close the colour matches, and let's see how far a 2 kilogram bag will take us. Added the ballast in between the track, and it's a pretty good colour match, to be fair. So now I'm going to show you how I ballast. There is many different ways. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. First thing you need to do is wet the ballast. Now, a lot of people use a spray bottle and spray it, but my problem with that is it soaks everything and it goes everywhere. You can use a syringe, but it's too time consuming for me. So all I've done is got a bottle of water, some washing up liquid in it, and drilled, as you can see on the camera, a very small hole in it. Now, I'm not going to do the complete layout. I'm just going to show you what I do. So what we want to do is just wet the ballast. Now you can see, because I've drilled a tiny hole, it's a lot more controlled. It's not soaking everything. So that's a bit more here. That's wet. Next thing we want to do is PVA and water. So I've just mixed up a small amount, 50% water, 50% PVA. Now, one thing I want to say about PVA is I bought some from my local hobby store. It was very expensive, and it is absolutely rubbish. It really is. So I went to my local supermarket, which is Asda, bought some of their clear PVA glue, which was less than half the price, and it is absolutely brilliant. It really is. So then all we do is just drop in the PVA and water mix. This is probably a little bit thick, to be fair, but if you look at my ballast, it's very thick. Normally you would just cover the sleepers, but because my Marklin track is pre-ballasted, I've had to put a lot of ballast in this. It's quite a thick layer. Right, and that is it. Leave it for 24 hours to dry properly, and that's all there is to it. Just make sure that, whoops, not the tripod, make sure when you're doing it that all your ballast is in place. Make sure there's no ballast on any of your track or anything like that, and just make sure you leave it for a good 24 hours. Right, that's it, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please hit that like button on your way out, and I'll see you all again very soon.